Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. And I've been karting again. This one was a long time ago, but didn't have time to edit it. So this was 3.5 weeks ago or so, and this was the month where we're working. And I've been karting with one of my colleagues there, with our met there at working, and there he is. And we're on a big track, as you may see. And yeah, he has been here once already, and he knows the track. And I can tell you that I had probably the worst card I could get. As you can see already, the steering is not straight at all. So that was not very nice. And yeah, I was very struggling, but I was going to tell you later about that. We did have some nice fights that we did also a stint on the short circuits, but now it was time for me to catch up to. So let's take a look at a lap around here. So turn 1, pretty steep right hander. I go too deep into there, big braking zone there, and here is overtaking not allowed. Here, big bump there. Then long straight here. Then easily flat right hander. I had to hold the steering wheel straight. You can see that it goes to the corner. Big braking zone here. Chicane here, right, then left. Oh, don't go the curb that hard there. They're going all over the curb. They're not good. Then left hander here. Then here another 180 degrees right hander hairpin. You can almost take flat, play with the power. Then flat through here. This is a really nice corner. Go all the way over the curb here. Curb's really nice here. Then over the curb here, brake, left hander. And then it's just all the way flat to the finish line. And now this is the fastest lap actually that I did. So let's take a look at it. So here, some nice rotation actually there into turn 1. And then here to this corner. So they've been pretty careful there, but it was not too bad. So and you can see there how not straight the steering wheel is. Yeah, that was real pain. Then I was really struggling here. Bit of oversteer there. Slight lift there. Can go flat through it, but I was not quite comfortable yet. Made too much to the right there, maybe. Losing all of the track here. Then flat through here. Then all the way to the curb and brake as late as you can. Getting the power also as early as possible. Let's run out wide. Then go over the finish line. There was one lap and it was a 51.7. And yeah, in the end my friend did a 51.1. And yeah, like I said, he was there already once, so he had some experience on this track already. And yeah, I was just really struggling with the kart. I think I could definitely have been going faster. I was just really struggling, but I will tell you later about that. So the problem with the kart was that first of all, the steering wasn't straight, as you could already see, but the second thing was that on right-hand corners, especially on this long right-hander, right here, as you can see, just understeering, and I had to turn in a lot to make the car turn. And when I were turning in, I heard my left wheel rubbing against the frame, so it was like doing a bit of a tilt, and it was weird. You can't read the camera, but I heard it when I've been in the cart. I've been turning in and it was just doing this third, and yeah, it was very strange. I don't know why it was, but it was annoying me big time, and yeah, we're getting really frustrated by that. And here you can also see again how the car just understeers and it does a bit of bouncing as well actually. And surprisingly, I was not able to catch my friend, but he decided to let me pass. Yeah, a few laps in. So he lets me pass here in the long straight, and I go past him for the braking zone. And the next time we came around turn 1, he decided to do a dive bomb, and I did a lovely old switcheroo.
Bye, have a great time.
That was definitely a textbook switch pack. That was lovely and felt very good, I can tell you. Then around 2 laps later, he did a very nice move here after the long straight down to the big braking zone. And as I started to get more and more confident, I tried to go a bit further and try to find where the limit is of the brakes, and well, I pressed the brakes a bit too hard here. Even though there was nothing big that happened, but still it's always a bit scary when you get a bit sideways in the brakes, but it's just good for learning car controls as well, even though you should not do it still, but yeah, you learn to control the car and the reactions if you like. And again, pushing too hard on the brakes, and yeah, I was definitely annoyed by that, as you can see, but again, nothing bad happened. And as I'm saying that, he let us pass again on the long straight before the braking zone we got past, and now it was my time again to try and defend from him and maybe get away, but I was not thinking that I would pull away from him. And just as I'm saying that, I get enormous understeer from this shitty cart, and at that point I was getting really frustrated as he goes past us in the right-hander. I was really frustrated by that cart, and I was thinking about just pulling to the pits and complaining about it and asking for a new cart, but I thought that would maybe take away all the time I could drive, and that way I thought I'm just gonna stay out and tell them afterwards, but I tell you, I didn't tell them, because I'm stupid. But yeah, tell me what you think I should have done, if I should have pulled into the pits and asked for a new card, or if I should have continued. And then a few laps later, he let me pass again, and now again it was my time to try and defend, but of course he would get past us again. I don't know what quite happened here with the camera, because the video suddenly cuts out and jumps to the front. I don't know what happened there, I'm sorry for that, but yeah, not sure how he got ahead of us. Probably alien technology and teleporters, I don't know. And again, he lets me past. And thank you for him, he's waiting for me, he wants to race, and I wanted to race too, and I probably could have raced, but this fucking car, I was just not able to race with it properly. The left corners were all good, but as soon as I had to turn right, just I didn't have any trust in this car. It was torture, almost. And then he did dive bomb again on turn 1, but this time it worked out for him. But we came out side by side, and I wanted to let him go, but he wanted to let me go, so I felt like, oh no, I'll go ahead again. So, you may wonder why you just don't go side by side into turn 2. Well, there's overtaking is completely forbidden there. You're not allowed to go side by side in there, because there's this super weird bump. You may have already noticed it on the footage that it's a bit shaky there sometimes. That's because there was a pretty big bump there, and yeah, they don't want us to go side by side there. It's prohibited. It's not allowed there. It's not allowed to go there side by side, so completely forbidden. That's why we wouldn't go side by side there. We would have done it, but we're not allowed to. And well, then my friend did a little love tap to the wall. It doesn't look bad on camera, but he did go in there quite a bit, he told me afterwards, but yeah, you can't really see the camera. But we laughed a lot about it when we saw this on camera afterwards. But yeah, doesn't look that incredible camera, unfortunately. And because it was already quite a long time ago until last let us pass again, he did it again. I mean, thank you. Now again, trying to stay ahead, but not gonna work. Don't even actually say anything, just yeah, whatever. And there the car just completely understeered, and you could just see how frustrated I was by smashing the steering wheel. And yeah, at that point I would just don't have to say anything. I was just mad at the car and frustrated, extremely frustrated. You can't imagine it because it doesn't seem. You don't see that well on camera, but you can see kind of like how it bounces and doesn't turn. Yeah, there was definitely something wrong with the card. But he did a very nice dive bomb there on turn 1 though, so you gotta say that, nice move there. And then after 20 minutes of frustrated driving, we came to the checkered flag to end our 20 minutes in a big track, and that was the first time for me on a big track, and this is the same where AOM is gonna be. So good practice. Now I'm just gonna let you watch the in-lap on your own without commentary. So yeah, I wanted to do some safety car for moments, tried to do it there, didn't quite work, but yeah, then we went into the pits, and then I was just complaining to a friend there. Not gonna translate it to English because I'm too lazy for it.
Ja, du warst Neuner. Ja, der Rest du willst nicht das Niegelenk, ich hab nur gesteuert, hast du gesehen? Ja, ich hab's gesehen. Das ist der Karten. Das war gerade das Lenkrad, so. Wenn ich eingelenkt habe, hat der linke Reifen immer ein Kribbeln. Die Zeitungen war die beste, was ist das? Ja. Das ist immer gut, ja. Ein Kater, so ein Scheiß?
So, on to the next session we go. Did another 10-minute stint on the short track, and I've been in card number 15, and I hope to get a few good laps in here at least. Yeah, after the big lap, there was a lot of pain, but yeah, now I want to do some better laps. And then was finally time to head into the track and get our engine started, and right away I felt this car would be a lot slower, but also it was a bit too small for me. So yeah, the tires also extremely cold, as I almost spin there on the brakes. I said brakes a lot more sensitive, so definitely felt that. And yeah, a bit too small the car, but apart from that, a lot of people on track, so going to be an interesting stint. As I'm in a massive fight with my friend there, and doing a nice switchback there. That was a nice move there, definitely. It felt very good as well. Switchback, always move, which feels good. And very soon into the session, we're gonna have our first spin, or the first guy who spins. Not gonna be me, but there you can see him turned around, and he's gonna be quite slow, and yeah, gonna block us quite a few times, but that's gonna be interesting. And this was also a really nice move. Going wide on the entry to get a good exit, then into the slipstream, and then going past him on the straight, and to the inside, and we're past. And only one lap later he's there again, and he's gonna mess up the corner. We're just gonna go through the inside, easy move there, and on to the next one we go. And then only a few laps later I will right behind him again, and he's going very slow, and I have to brake very hard. And yeah, that was a bit scary. But then this corner I tried to do a switchback first, but he's stuck in the inside, so I just went around the outside. So yeah, again, easy move, on to the next one. And then I had to lap this girl, and well, she was also very slow, and you could see I could not quite get past. It's often the thing with these slow drivers. I'm kind of scared of going past because their awareness is often not so good. So yeah, the very slow drivers are often more scary to overtake than the average drivers. So there he makes a mistake on the exit, and I'm gonna get a better exit. Try on the inside, she doesn't really let me go there, go around the outside then. Yeah, that was a bit harder, but still managed to do it. And then I had to overtake the slow guy again, but this was way easier. Just getting better exit and going through the inside. Easily done. And my goal for the day was to get into the 28s again. And what I did here is lifting off a bit of the power to get some clean air in front. And here I was getting really close in this lap, so let's take a look at it. And like that I managed to do a 29.17, which yeah is not far off. So yeah, kart felt good, track felt good, so 28 felt definitely possible that day. And here I actually managed the 28, so just enjoy it without commentary. And like that I managed to do a 28.88. There was definitely still room for improvement, especially in the long left hand I messed up a bit, so I think I can get into the mid 28s if I get a good lap together. But yeah, overall an okay lap. And now with about 1.5 laps left into the race, to the stint, these were some interesting laps. So as I'm going a bit too fast in the left hand, and now it's gonna get interesting. It's gonna take a wide line. I'm gonna stick to the inside here, try to do a nice switchback, then do a bit of jumping here to try and go a bit faster in human DRS. Now going through the inside of her as well, then looking up the inside of him, but not quite gonna work out, a bit too far away. Now the slow guy ahead of the whole group, he like a safety car. He almost spins. I go onto the outside of him, And I managed to hold around the outside. I can't quite go around the outside of the slow guy. Still side by side. And I'm gonna hold my nose through the inside, and it's very close, but managed to squeeze through. Now onto straight and onto the finish. To the finish line we go. And yeah, that was it for this video as well. And I'm sorry this took so long. It's been like 4 weeks ago, and as I will be uploading this, I will be in the kartng probably already when you're seeing this. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have an awesome rest of the day. And yeah, I will hope to do videos more regularly again now. So hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, take care. Goodbye.